this is our Journeys lesson day 1. Our essential question is, what is special about animals that live in the ocean? So I want you to think about what we've learned about jellyfish so far and what is special about animals that live in the ocean. It could be the jellyfish or other ocean animals. Okay, our brain stretch, a riddle for you. How can you tell that the ocean is friendly? How can you tell that the ocean is friendly? Let's do a check, pause, play here. Think of an answer, and when you're ready to check and see if you got it right, push play. It waves. Get it? How can you tell an ocean is friendly? It waves. Okay, so for listen and learn, we're going to make new words by adding or taking away sounds. So say the word he. Now add z and say the new word. He's. He's. Say he's. Now take off the z. Say he. Say she's. Now take off the z. I'm going to do a check, pause, play after each one. So after each one, go ahead and pause it and see if you can come up with the right answer before you push play. Say she's. Now take off the z. She. Say she. Now add the z. Check, pause, play. She's. Say what. Now add z. Check, pause, play. What z. Say what's. Now take off the z. Check, pause, play. What. Say let. Now add the z. Check, pause, play. Let's. Say let's. Now take off the z. Check, pause, play. Let. So our everyday word for this week is really. Can jellyfish really live without a heart? So here are some review words for this week. We have better. You read it too. Because, me, old, go, right, they, was, and you. So say all the everyday words in a bubbly voice, whatever you think bubbly sounds like. Okay, and go ahead and keep practicing these words until you feel like you could read them really quickly. You want to be able to read them with fluency before you go on. So you should be able to say better, old, they, because, go, was, me, right, you. Or better because me. Any which way you read them, you should be able to read them quickly with fluency. So keep practicing those, and then when you're done, push play. So our target vocabulary preview, our vocabulary words that we worked on were millions of jellyfish live in the ocean. You read it. What are the choices for lunch today? Some jellyfish drift with the ocean currents. Tom makes diving off the board look so simple. Without food, you will become weaker and weaker. My sandwich is wrapped in plastic. Arnold thinks the slimy slug is disgusting. I can't decide if I want to eat pizza or a corn dog. All right, so again, these are words that you're going to be reading a lot in the story. So, and most of this you should be able to read with fluency. So go ahead and practice reading these sentences until you can read them quickly, and then move to the next slide. You can push play. Okay, so our word study. Today we're going to learn about contractions, are a shorter way to say and write 2 words. So she's hoping to get a kitten. So she is. What are the 2 words used to make the contraction in these sentences? So he'll be back in time for lunch. We'll do the first one together. He will be back in time for lunch. So we'll change he'll. We take off the apostrophe LL, and we change it to he will. We're writing a letter to Grandma. So I'm going to do a check, pause, play, and check it when you're ready. You should have said we are. Instead of we're writing a letter to Grandma, it's we are writing a letter to Grandma. He's coming next week. Check, pause, play. He is coming next week. We think they'll be happy. Check, pause, play. They will be happy. We think they will be happy. And the last one, I know you'll like this book. Check, pause, play. You will. I know you will like this book. So it's kind of easy because the first word, he and he, we and we. And then the ending is there too. They just are skipping some letters. The WI dropped out, so we put an apostrophe there. We are, the only letter missing is the A, but there's an apostrophe there. So go ahead and practice reading these sentences, and when you're done, you are finished with this lesson. Thank you.